I'm getting ready to have dinner. So tonight we are eating chicken dumplings. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and give you guys an update. Today I am 34 weeks and me and baby boy just had our first appointment since we moved here at the ending my 33-week mark. So they said that his practice breathing is doing really great. He likes to put his feet over his head. Son, there is not enough room in there for you to be doing that. I'm 196 pounds. I'm out of breath even talking right now. Man. Look, he moving out. Yeah, dog, like, shoot. But anyway, I just wanted to give that update. We have our next appointment Monday because they want me to start doing weekly appointments just to be able to monitor him. So that's good. When did y'all step down from work? I was ready to step down from work like 3 yesterdays ago. Dude, like, I'm just out of breath doing anything. And I do patient care work. I work remotely from the house, so my job is constant talking. And I'm so much further along in my pregnancy that I just is talking for extended periods of time is a lot. Even making this video. Like, I enjoy content and I enjoy patient care, but baby, it's whooping me bad. It rained all day, so this is the perfect weather for chicken and dumplings. Y'all, I'm so out of breath. I can't even say y'all have no idea because there's women out here who have had multiple kids. They've had multiples, like twins, 3s, 4s at once. I feel like I don't get to complain. Shoot. I was trying to tell my sister about work, and I had asked her, do you really want to hear this story? Because I'm out of breath. I'm not even done with the story. Oh, and some more updates. Like, pregnancy has just done things to my body that I'm just like, thank you, son. I'm not super mad about it. Like, the pounds, thanks, son. It's a lot. Your mom breathes like a fat person. That's cool. It's crazy that I can still function though. Like, I walk around, like, y'all saw my birthday pictures, my birthday vlog. Like, I was big, like, and I mean, my birthday weekend was like felt so great. You know what I'm just saying? Like, the weight didn't feel like so much, and I think because I was just super happy and loved that I just didn't think about it. I literally just ate the whole weekend. I slept the whole Saturday, and maybe that's why. So Friday went out to dinner. Saturday I slept the whole day, and then Sunday I went out. So that's probably why the weekend was better, because I got so much rest. During the week I don't, because I work, and then recently I don't take naps after work much like I did earlier in my pregnancy. Today I did. But so my last appointment, they were just like, we want you to collect your pee for 24 hours. I was like, what? I don't collect my pee? And then it was like, oh, you're supposed to keep it gotta be refrigerated too. I'm like, pee in the refrigerator? Never in my life. Okay, this is good. Yeah, I was so confused because the medical assistant told me how to do it. She said it gotta stay cool, so it gotta be refrigerated. So I'm thinking, like, do I have to take it in and out the refrigerator every time I pee? Baby, I'm 34 weeks pregnant. I barely make it to the bathroom to pee. And so you gotta give me the specimen collector. I gotta put it down every time, make sure I pee in it, and then pour the pee in the jug. And you think I'm gonna go run in and out of the refrigerator every time to get it? Baby, shoot, this last time, I know I peed on the floor a little bit before I got to the toilet. Then it's always directions like you have to empty your bladder first, and then the next pee is when you start. I was so confused. I peed, I collected it, and then I was like, dang, I gotta start over because I need an empty bladder. Then I called Lady. I said, I need help. She said, no, just it has to stay cool. Well, it's really cold in here. So I'm sure the pee is cool in the bathroom. And then before I go to bed, I just put it in the refrigerator. And then I gotta keep doing it until about 2:30 tomorrow. What's next? Oh, my parts of my butthole fell out. That's cool. Now, as I got to the third trimester, it's got harder for me to pass stool. And sometimes, if I'm cleaning myself up, I might get a chunk that just didn't make its way out. Sorry. But this particular time, I was cleaning myself up, and I was like, is that a chunk? But it would have came out. It did not. I was like, dang, my butthole falling out. Thanks a lot, son. Shoot. But enough of that. Yeah, I want to know when y'all step down from work. Because I'm tired. The company that I worked for, it served me well for the last year and some change. But I'm just ready for something new because I'm tired of talking, like, on the phone, And patient care and healthcare is a mental tax. And for the season that we're going to go into, it's a lot. And I don't want to put myself under any more mental stress after everything I've been through with this pregnancy, battling with depression really bad, and then postpartum, getting back into that type of fast-paced, super stressful environment. I will crash out. And I don't want to do that with a newborn. So I'm trying to look for something else that I could get off of the phone. I really would like to get into like pharmacy data entry. So once I finish this dinner here, I want to do a simulated exam so I can go to try to see if I can get my pharmacy tech certification. That way I could still work remotely. Like I said, trying to get a data entry position. Do less phone time. But the exam is $127, and I've been trying through my whole pregnancy to just focus on studying, but it just haven't worked. But today really was a motivation to have me be like, okay, I'm ready to leave y'all for real, and it's only gonna start with me going to take this exam, passing, and then I could quit. So that way, once I give birth to my baby boy, I could be looking at positions and applying then. And then when I'm ready to go back to work, then I could have a position. I'm not completely against being off the phone, like for real, as like completely, but I would like to be able to have a position that maybe I could just follow up with patients, that if I had an idea of what my workday would look like, depending on how many patients I would have to follow up with and what exactly they need, it would also help me be able to plan around him when he gets here for me to make my phone calls. So there's not necessarily like a baby in the bag, making noise. And then I could look at a few extra dollars than what I make now. I also thought about getting into like healthcare data management, like and analyzing that, but I'm not paying for another course. I have invested so much money into pharmacy tech that I just am not willing to invest in nothing else because I enjoy the field. I like the patient care aspect part of it. I don't like the retail pharmacy. I'll do it, but I will only do it PRN. And it would have to be once my health is like good enough for me to be on my feet for 8 hours, or if I could just stay on part-time as PRN, I would do that. Because I have a baby on the way now. I cannot afford to like not take care of myself. And, I know that these companies, they don't care about that. Which is why originally when I started being a creator, I never knew, like I knew that you could get paid, but I didn't really know like has many opportunities in it. So I started content creating as just a way of me I love being a creative. So now that I know that there are ways that you can turn this into a career as well, I do want to utilize that because I'm great at it. And then also, Um, while I was at work today, I was looking at some updated news from like, Trump and everything, and how they were saying that he's gonna get rid of like Social Security and Medicare, and then I was reading up on like the child tax credit and stuff. How it seems like a lot of that funding might go away. But I'm seeing so many people freak out about it, but I'm like, that's supposed to happen within the next 6 years. So just be financially responsible right now. Utilize what you have right now. Give thanks to God and just trust Him in it. Because literally, we're in a season of unknown, uncertainty. Trusting God in the unknown. We literally don't know what's going to happen. And there's nothing that we can do about it once it do happen. You know? So then there's that. But yeah, so I know at one point that I said, like, I want to be able to have me and my son, and I want to be a full-time creator, and that's how we make our income, because I really don't want to have to work for anybody else. But with the way things are going, God has given me more of an open mind to, I want to be able to do both. Because the internet changes every day. These platforms are changing every day. I got word that now they're revisiting the decision to get rid of TikTok again. Do y'all remember when there was a big uproar that they were going to get rid of TikTok? They never got rid of it. I'm hearing that they're doing it again. I blew up on TikTok, and then I just noticed how TikTok started like hiding me, and then my opportunities started to like, as the views decreased, then my decrease. You see what I'm saying? So there's that. Like, these platforms are always changing, but I know this YouTube, that's somebody you want to keep in your pocket. And I wish I would have started YouTube a long time ago, but for me, long form content was a little bit like harder for me, because I was just like, I don't know what I want to talk about. Short form content for me on TikTok was easy because of what I was doing. And then back then, I did want to start a YouTube channel tailored to what I was doing on TikTok, but a longer form of it. But I'm glad that I got my baby boy now, because now I know exactly what I can make my YouTube about. But I will say, during this pregnancy, my baby boy has been so good to me. Like, I just started feeling bad and sick in the third trimester. When he moves, I feel nauseous sometimes, and it feels like it's so much on my body when he moves too. I feel like they're hard hits, you know? I'm just a lot more drained, and my body hurts so much, and I feel bad more. Like, I be thinking I'm coming down with sickness, but I be good. I had thought like last month that I had COVID or the flu, because I was feeling bad, y'all. It got so bad to the point that I called the nurse line on my insurance card. And I never do that. So, but I tested negative for COVID and flu. I was just like, I guess it's just growing pains of the last trimester, or is the last trimester starting to make my previous health conditions flare up, Now, my niece, she in her sleep, and she was helping me study. So I'm gonna finish up this dinner, and then I want y'all to take this exam with me. Then there's that. And hotties, I want to take a bath tonight. We live in the country, so we got some good hot water, which I can't use it as boiling as the water really is, because if you use the water too high, it'll bring your blood pressure up. I was thinking that it's because it'll boil the baby, but it won't. It's just really for blood pressure purposes. But my body hurts so much now that I want to try to do that. If I could get down there and get out, we'll see. So, yeah, see you in a bit. Hey, honey's all done with dinner. So now I am going to get started on this simulated exam. My hair don't ever really be done that much, but I love like a good messy bedhead hairstyle. I really do. But yeah, so the real exam is 90 questions. So the simulated exam is 90 questions as well. It's varied between like medications, federal requirements, patient safety, quality assurance, order entry, processing, pharmacy, math, right? And it's 90 questions. They give you 2 hours, but I don't think that's going to take 2 hours for me. Excuse me. I'm getting out of breath. It's currently 8:39, so I've already taken 2 before. There's only 4, so I'm going to take the third one and just see. So the time has already started. Like I said, it's 8:39. I've got 1 hour and 49 minutes. So let's just go through it. Okay. So the first question is, which of the following is equal to 105 mLs? I think 1 tablespoon is 5 mLs, or 1 tablespoon is 15 mLs, and a teaspoon is 5. Okay, hotties, I'm gonna keep it a band. I can't remember the formula for this one. I thought 1 tablespoon equals 5 mLs and 1 teaspoon equals 15 mLs based off of memory, and I did all the calculations and none of it. So later on when I have time, I'm gonna go back and reverse. So next question. According to the ISMP, which of the dosage forms can be crushed prior to administration? Are there any sugar-coated? Anyway, let's see. Which of the following vitamins is fat soluble? Let's see. When pulling up a patient profile to commence entering a prescription, which of the following protocols should be followed? So this one I'm going to choose spell entire surname, then enter entire first name. But normally you literally just have to put the first 3 letters of each. But normally do last name first. So I'm just going to say entire last name and then entire first name. Which of the following prescription terms refers to the medication ordered? I believe it's subscription. With whom are FSA's flexible spending accounts associated? Employers. Preparing a sterile product, what type of water cannot be used? Definitely not going to use purified water, I don't believe. Okay, a trainee pharmacy technician must dispose of needles, but is not sure how. What advice would you give to the trainee technician? And I don't really necessarily think that discard the needles in a puncture protected container is right. Let's see. If a solution contains a concentration of 100 milligrams over 5 milliliters, how many milliliters should be prescribed to the patient if they require 4.5 grams of drugs? Hey, Holly, so based off my math, I got 225. What is the active ingredient in the medicine Zovirax? I believe it's a cyclovir. I don't think it's this. It's probably this. I'm gonna go with this. Which of the following drugs comes with a risk evaluation mitigation strategies? I believe it's clozapine. In order to have a contract with the wholesaler, it is typical and expected for the pharmacy to purchase at least what percent of the medicine from that wholesaler? Child, I don't know. Inky, binky, bonky, daddy had a donkey. I don't know. To keep it a band, I'm going to just go at 80% because if I'm a wholesaler, like, I would want to do business with you if you're going to be buying the majority of your stuff from me. I don't care if you cheat with somebody else a little bit, but I want majority of the money. And majority of this would be 80%. It says an exact count is required for controlled substances 3 through 5 if the package size exceeds. I'm just going to go with 250 capsules or tablets. They all should have exact counts. Ouch, buddy. Shoot. Integrase inhibitors are used in the treatment to treat which one? I don't know. That's about syphilis, but anyway. For a non-controlled substance prescription drug, for how long is the prescription valid from the date of issue? I believe it is 6 months. What term is used to describe an absolute warning against using a medicine for a specific purpose due to a potential life-threatening risk? Definitely a black box warning. To report a controlled substance lost or stolen, which of these DEA forms should be submitted? I'm going to 106. What drugs administered via the intrathecal route are administered to what part of the body? I think like epidural. What is the percentage strength of a 180 gram cream that contains 4 grams of active ingredient? Okay, hotties. So I got 2.2%. Which of these types of medicine is high in alcohol? Definitely a tincture. Which of the following drugs is an example of a beta blocker? Carvedilol. Olols are beta blockers. In the anti area, which of the following activities should be done first? No, it's definitely wash your hands first. Because if your hands not clean, you contaminate all of this. Which of these drugs is used to eliminate the poisons from the body? Charcoal. Which of these drugs is used to treat urinary tract infections? I don't know. Which of these insurance code associations is false? I don't know nothing outside of 1, 2, and 3. And I've never heard of foster child. Baby, if it's your foster child, it's just your child. As mandated by OSHA, healthcare workers must be vaccinated against which of the following? I think it's tetanus. It's none of y'all business if anybody got hepatitis A or B. I don't know. It said all the above must be vaccinated against. I really think it should be all though. What is aseptic technique designed to prevent microbial contamination? Which other active ingredient of the medicine is Lexapro, escitalopram? 2 more and we're out of the first quarter. Which of the following controlled substances is not permitted to have refills? Definitely C2s. Citrons are a drug class used to treat which of the following, and that's nausea and vomiting. Okay, hotties, so we're down with the first 30 questions. I've got 1 hour and 22 minutes left. So I guess I felt pretty okay with that. As you can see, some of them I was a little rusty with. So I'm going to take me a little water break, and then we're going to go through the next 30. All right, back at it. Which of the following means can microbial contamination of a laminar flow hood take place? It's definitely wearing jewelry, not covering facial hair, and all of the above. I'm not sure how makeup would be a thing. I guess if you wore false lashes or particles from anything, but I would say all of the above, really. Amoxicillin is available as a dose of 250 milligrams over 5 milliliters to be administered twice daily. If the patient must be prescribed 7 days worth of medicine, how many milliliters of drug must be dispensed? Okay. And y'all see I almost clicked this, but then it says it has to be administered twice daily. So that would be 70. Which of the following drugs is a macrolide antibacterial? This one. The patient has been prescribed 9 micrograms over whatever minutes of amiodarone. In the IV fluid bag, the concentration of amiodarone is 1 milligram over 500 milliliters. How many millimeters per hour is the patient said to receive? Okay, I'm going to have to come back to that one because I'm stumped and I'm wasting a lot of time. Albendazole is used in the treatment of what type of infection? I really don't know. Usually anything ends in azole like that, I believe it's fungal. Which of these products can be classified as an oleaginous ointment based? Baby, what? It's given eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know. Which of the following drugs is not an antibacterial? Which of the following statements about repackaged drugs is false? Which of the following prescription terms refers to the directions for use? I definitely believe it's the SIG code signal. The following techniques is used to prevent look-alike or sound-alike. Tall man lettering. Which of these drugs contains a beta-lactam ring? I feel like we didn't doubt all the above, boo. Which of these terms refers to the degree to which a patient correctly follows medical advice as to how and when they should? I believe that's compliance. The following NDC number of Ramipril, what do the final 2 digits refer to? I believe it's the container size. Which of the following medicines are not required to have a child-resistant packaging as otherwise obliged by the poison prevention packaging? Because, baby, they need that at the nursing home, too. So I'm going to say oral contraceptives. Which of these drugs is used in the treatment of gout? Colchicine. What name is given to a computerized device that allows data to be transmitted over a network? I believe it's software. Amphotericin B belongs to which of the following? Baby, what? It would have to be this. Which of the following details must be included on a label for a sterile medicine? Leave all of it. Pharmacy technician is asked to dispense 250 mLs of... Baby, I'm coming back. How many liters are in 4 quarts? I'm a little bit confused because I thought a liter was bigger than a quart. And based off of these answer choices, I don't know. I just literally don't know. What is the active ingredient of the medicine Lipitor? Torvastatin. How many days supply of medicine does a patient have if they are given the following prescription? Amox, 500 milligrams. You got 2 capsules by mouth 3 times a day, dispensing 42. 7-day supply. Last stretch for the second quarter. Medicines are stored in amber containers to protect the medicine for which of the following? And that will be sunlight. Alright, hotties, we just got out the second quarter. We got our last 30. I got 58 minutes left. My birthday was Sunday, and I got a birthday cake. So I think I'm going to take a break because I don't think it should, I can't pause the test, and in the real test, I can't get up and go take breaks. But I want to go get a piece of cake, give me some ice cream, do the last 30, and then go back and work on the ones that I was stumped on. Y'all want some cake? Okay, matter of fact, scratch that. No, we're not gonna get okay. We're gonna be disciplined, and we're gonna knock out this last 30, and then I'll go get the cake when I go back and revisit the questions that I didn't do. Deal? 56 minutes left. What? Asphagula husk, methylcellulose, and stersucula are drugs to treat constipation. Nursing home stays are covered under which Medicare part? I'm gonna go with A because I don't know what part C do. Which of the following patient relationship codes should be selected for a patient that is a spouse? And that is 2. Which of these books contains the physical characteristics of different drugs and recipes? I believe it's the United States Pharmacopoeia. Amlodipine is an example of which type of drug? It is, I believe, amlodipine is it a calcium channel blocker? A physician by the name of Dr. James Campbell will have a DEA number by which of the following formats. Listen, I can't do that math right now. And then, so let's see. Whatever, I'm not doing this. I think methotrexate is supposed to only be once a week. Okay, which of these drugs reduces absorption of levothyroxine? I don't know. If a drug is administered to the patient via the intravitreal, it is... I don't really know. Which of the following drugs is an example of fluoroquinolone? Night. You're not about to start that. Anti-leprosy drugs? They can discolor the skin to blue-green? I don't know. Is it... What does the pharmacy term GTT, that's drop? Babe, where are you going? Y'all, my son loves to play with his feet and... Babe, what is this? Is this your butt? Like, this is too much. I need you to chill. Okay, which of the following alcohol is referred to as alcohol USP? I think it's 70% isopropyl. Which of the following medicines is a Schedule 4? Look at Ambien or Perks. I don't know. Patients taking statins for high blood pressure should avoid grapefruit juice. Which of the following USB chapters describes practices to prevent harm, including risk of death to patients at risk of dosage forms can be produced via levitation. These convert 0.75 to a ratio. I literally don't remember how to convert this percentage to a ratio strain. Which of these drugs is an example of a rapid acting insulin? I don't know. I always struggle with these. Amiodarone is definitely used to treat angina. Triptans such as that are used to treat migraines. Which of the following establishes national standards to protect individuals' medical records? A patient receives intravenous fluids at a rate of 6 drops per minute. So if the patient is receiving fluids over a 5-hour period, and if the dose administered to the patient is 70 milligrams an hour, what is the equivalent dose per drop given to the patient? So I got 33 minutes left. I got to question like 83 and got pissed because I literally don't know how to do it. I'm just going to get it wrong. I literally tried to figure it out and I just can't. It says a patient receives intravenous fluids at a rate of 60 drops per minute. So you got, I don't know what to do. If the patient is receiving fluids over a 5-hour period, so you have to calculate over the 5-hour period. I think something in this equation is not important because it's a word problem, but I don't know what it's not. And if the dose administered to the patient is 70 milligrams per hour, what is the equivalent dose per drop given to the patient? I don't know. Like, every minute there's 6 drops. So over a 5-hour period, that's 360 drops. I don't know. I just chose a random answer because I don't know. I don't know how to do that math. I don't know how to set that up. I just don't know. Hey, Hottie, so this is the big reveal. I done got real frustrated. I did this test with like 17 minutes left. I really thought I was going to go through it faster than that, but I got stumped on the word problems on some of them, and then I really just started guessing. I went back and I did this one, and I ended up getting this. So I just had my measurements backwards. I have to get this. I really don't think that I'm going to score this. I don't know. So let's go all the way down. And we're going to submit our answers. 64%. So yeah. This is the highest that I've actually scored. Yep. That's the highest one out of all the exams that I took so far. That's 64%. The first one I scored 54%. The second one was 57%. And I'm not even breaking 75. I don't understand. And I don't even know all of the answers. I shouldn't have went back because I can't even see what I got wrong. But that is all, hotties. And I don't want to retake the exam. I need to be able to see what I got wrong. I'm actually really sad. Because no matter how much I try, like, I don't know. Bye.